Good morning. This is my Redcat Rampage XB, and I'm having a problem with the clutch, so I'm going to replace the clutch on this. First thing I'm going to do is remove the aluminum roll cage. I've already undone my screws underneath and on the side, so I'll just take that off to save time. Set that there. Next step would be to remove the two screws underneath that hold the engine in place. There's two down here. Let's see if I've got the right one. I've already loosened them up. There's one and two. I have to remove the spacers, so let's get a little light. The spacers were a pain to put in. The screws had come undone. The screws had come undone and I lost them, and I lost the spacers. Let's move this over. Oh, you can't really see yet, so let me just unscrew these. Okay, put that in my magnetic cup. Remove this one. Put that one in my magnetic cup. And we'll flip her around. I was having problems with the clutch, so what I did is I removed the case just to make sure that it wasn't my gears. You don't have to remove the case to remove the clutch. All you have to do is undo the main bolts, pull it out. But again, I was just checking my gears, so I had removed that before. Okay, now we're going to replace this with our larger bit. Let me put that in. And these hold the engine in place. You've got the two bolts. You've got the two bolts underneath the engine, and we've got the ones that hold it onto the gear case. And we have our aluminum spacers. Let's see if we can get some more light. Again, that goes into our magnetic cup. And let's lock that. Break it loose. Do it. Okay. Set that down for the moment. Pull that out. Put the spacer back on so we don't lose it. Pull that spacer out so we don't lose it. Pull this one. I lost the spacer on this one, so we'll just pull that out and put that there. Alright, next we have to take off our spark plug. So we undo that. And we need a bit to loosen it up. There we go. That doesn't help. Okay. Don't be afraid to do this. It's not that hard, as you'll see in my video. It doesn't take really very long. All we did is we undid the two screws underneath the engine, We undid the 3 screws. We took the spark plug out. Okay. After that, you'll see the whole engine comes loose, just like that. I have to pull it out a little bit to get past the exhaust. Exhaust is sticking a little bit. Okay. Alright. We've got our linkage. Instead of removing all the linkage and trying to reset it, I simply take the engine, I turn her around, let's move the fuel lines out of the way. I turn her around and just pull. Well, normally when I'm making a video, it's not that hard. There we go. And there we see our clutch exposed. Okay, now we have to get my piston lock, which I didn't get out in time. This is called a piston stop. I got this from Dave's Motors online. All we do is we simply screw it into there. And what that does is it locks the piston in place without damaging anything. Just like that. Don't really even have to torque it down. Alright, next we take out our socket wrench. Again, I apologize for not getting it out in advance. I know this is dark. Alright, turn that to unlock. Move our fuel line out of the way. Tilt this up a little. And unlock it. These are the 2 bolts that hold the clutch in place. So loosen it up. The reason I'm removing the clutch is because for some reason it's engaging the bell. So as soon as I start the engine, the wheels start to turn. And then when I put the car on the ground and the wheels touch the ground, the engine immediately cuts off because of the friction to the wheels. So it's just too tight. So let's move that out of the way. The only thing we have to be careful with is there are washers. There are washers in front and behind of these bolts. So we just want to make sure that we don't pull them out and lose them. Alright, let's see if that's loose enough to move these. So we'll pull this out. See the washer there? Make sure you get the washer. And we'll set this down right here. And then we'll take this one out. And we'll grab that washer. See it there? We'll set that down. And we'll simply pull out our clutch. Make sure our washers aren't sticking. There's one washer, there's the other. So we put our clutch over there. Grab our new one. We grab our 1 bolt. Grab our other bolt. Hold them in place. Grab the 1 washer, put it in place. Grab the other washer, put that one on. And then we simply line it up with the holes. screw it back into place. This one seems to be sticking a little bit. Alright, grab our wrench. I don't like the way that one feels. Feels too tight. Maybe I cross-threaded it. Hope not. Loosen it back up. There we go, that's much better. Much, much better. Okay, turn this until it locks into position. Take our wrench, tighten them back up. Torque it down a little bit. Torque that one down a little bit. Okay, that should be it. Let's put our engine back into place. Alright, so we want to reattach our throttle cable. Goes in like so. Easy peasy. Okay, now we reposition the engine so that the clutch goes inside. Oh, we have to slide in our exhaust like so, and then reposition so that the clutch slides in place like that. Put our bolts back in place here. Oh, silly. Put the spacer on the right side. Slide the spacer in. Slide the bolt in. Make sure our engine's lined up correctly. Grab this one, put our spacer in, slide it through. Grab our tool, turn it back on, tighten it up, lock it, give it just a little bit of a turn till it's tight, a little bit of a turn till it's tight, set that down, remove our piston stop. Set that down over there, grab our spark plug, put our spark plug back into place, And where's our tool? Staring right in front of me, I know that, right there. Put that on. Grab this. Tighten it up. And put our third bolt in. And we'll put the other 2 screws in the back and we're done. So you see, it really wasn't that hard to replace a clutch. Hope you enjoyed the video, everybody. This is my Redcat Rampage XB, video taken with my pivot head HD camera sunglasses. Thanks for watching.